Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I will be doing a reading for you. This one will be what are their feelings towards you, and as always we have a pick a card reading. We have option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. Before I get started and before you take a look at these cards, I just want to tell you guys that there is a couple of you guys that are trying to move on with your lives, but somehow like the person you had a connection with or have a connection with you, it's not letting you move on. Like every time you're about to move on, something happens and you're just like thinking about the person, what they're doing, if they still have feelings for you. So I want to do this pick a card reading. Once again, option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. Okay. I want you to take a look at the options and choose between 1, 2, or 3. And this will be a pick a card reading about what are they feeling towards you, what are their emotions towards you. And as always, we have our protector. This is easy to make. You just need like synonym sticks, a red ribbon, and 7 knots. And this is just for protection towards you. We have our sage to clear our stage here, and then we have garlic. This is just to absorb all the negativity, so if it's good to have in your room. And then let's move on with our reading. So once again, it is time to choose. You have pile number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay, let's begin. These are the cards for those of you who chose pile number 1. You have the Dragon's Duel, Give Your Relationship a Chance, Life Review, the Empress, Summer, Inner Child, Crossroads, 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, and Purification. So I'm getting a mix of emotions here. And the first card proves it. The first card is the main message towards how they're feeling towards you at the moment. And we got the Dragon's Duel, Inner Conflict, Morality, Conscience, Choice. So the image shows 2 dragons battling each other. That is their conscience. Their conscience is battling each other at the moment, whether or not they should give this relationship a chance or not. They really don't know what their true feelings are towards you. They don't know if they have love for you or not. It's like a conflict in their mind. They're battling each other. They're really thinking about what to do now, if they should work things out with you or not. And then having the give your relationship a chance and the Dragon's Duel and the life review is definitely a confirmation is that they're really battling their own conscience, if they should give this relationship a chance or not. And then the life review card says here, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Someone I'm getting, this person has a lot going on in their life at the moment. They need to resolve or change or heal something that is unbalanced in their life. And that's why they are in conflict. They don't want to come into this relationship with you at the moment because there's things that they needs to be healed in their life. They have an unbalanced type situation here, and they don't want to bring you into it. So they need to first heal and change the situation in order to think about coming into this relationship with you. We have the Empress here. The Empress, they do see you as this nurturing and marriage material person, but they don't know whether or not it's the right time at the moment. There's still conflict going on in their life that they don't want to bring you, but they do. For those of you who chose this pile, they do see you as nurturing and as marriage type. They do have feelings for you, but they're battling within themselves whether or not it's the right time. That's what I'm getting right now. And then the Summer card being in this this deck right now, it's current energy. We're currently in the summer here in the United States. So what I'm getting is that this battling, it's current. They're still thinking about it, and they're really deciding whether or not to do it. And we have the inner child. The inner child, the conflict and the unbalanced situation that they have doesn't have nothing to do with you. What I'm getting, because the inner child card is here and they're like looking at the sun and we are in the summer, is that the current situation that they're in has to do with the past, something that happened to them and their inner child that is leaving them unbalanced. Their life is unbalanced because of something that happened to them in the past. We have the crossroads. You crossed their path for a purpose. You guys were meant to come to get to know each other for a reason. You were here, so because of you, they're reviewing their life. It's on top of the life review card, the crossroads. So because of you with the crossroads, is that you gave them this chance to review their life. Because of you, they want to resolve and change and heal something, and that it's not letting them move on, but you gave them that push to do it. That's what I got with that. So because they met you, they really want to take care of this, and that's why they're in conflict. But it's temporary conflict. I think it's just a summertime type of conflict that they're really thinking about it. Because we have the Five of Cups here in the bottom. The Five of Cups is that whatever they did, or this conflict that they're having within themselves, they're feeling disappointment. They feel like they let you down. They're feeling regret towards this. They feel that they lost an opportunity with you. But there's two cups in the back. What they don't know is that it's not a loss. That even though they betrayed you, they let you down because of their conflict that is happening with them, they don't know that there's still an opportunity. There's still an opportunity to work things out, but they need to heal the situation. They need to heal their situation in order to move on with you. We have the Queen of Cups. This is your energy here. So they see you as this sensitive, caring individual, thoughtful individual. They see you as this queen. Next to the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is this is a definitely card that proves that they want this stability with you. This is the happy card. They want this commitment with you. They want the happiness with you. But they need to, we have the last card here, is purification. They need to resolve their conflict emotions. It is time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. In order to have this happy home with you, they need to let go of all the conflict and all the emotions that are not allowing them to have this connection with you. They need to cleanse their body, their mind. So definitely those of you who chose number 1, they do have feelings for you. You guys were meant to cross roads for a reason. You're the one that's going to push them to help them finally heal their situation. And their conflict within themselves, you need to allow them, give them space, give them time to battle this conflict that they have within themselves. They need to come to a conclusion. So for those of you who chose number 1, my recommendation is to work on yourself, because the person that you're asking for, what are their feelings and emotions, they're in conflict. They don't really know what to do. They don't really know how they're feeling right now, but they do have feelings for you. You just need to let them figure that out. So that's the message I got for those of you who chose number 1. For those of you who chose pile number 2, these are your cards. We have the Winged Wise Ones. We have Love Yourself First, Nurture, the Tower, Balancing the Scales, Divine Masculine, Solitude, the High Priestess, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and Leap of Faith. So for those of you who chose palette number 2, the message that the person you're watching this video for wants to give you, what are his feelings for you, is they do have love for you. The number 1 card here, this is the message that they have for you. We have the Winged Wise Ones, Angelic Help, Miraculous Aid. So they're really wishing and praying for this connection with you. But they're letting it all to the divine. They're stepping back and they're letting divine do its will. They're letting angelic be the person. So if it's meant to be with you and them, they're just letting it to the universe. They're saying, if this connection is really, really what it's supposed to be, then I'm gonna let it to the angels, and if we're meant to be, we're gonna be together. So they're just letting divine intervention be in this connection at the moment. So we have love yourself first. So their feelings for you are real. And then with the love yourself first, I'm getting is that they're working on themselves at the moment. They're working on loving themselves first in order to give love to you. So for those of you who chose power number 2, is they're letting all their concerns to the divine. They're working on themselves. They're working on loving themselves in order to have love for you. And when we have next to the nurture card is we have angelic help, we have love yourself first, and then we have nurturing. So they're nurturing themselves. They're doing things to raise their vibrations. So for those of you who chose number 1, I'm definitely getting a clear message here. They're letting all their struggles, everything to the divine. Whatever the divine wants, that's what they're letting all their struggles to the divine. They're loving themselves, they're nurturing, they're working on themselves. We have the Tower here. So they're closing up a cycle. They're ending a cycle. They're moving forward to a different one. The Tower is about like something destructive happened and it ended. So they're moving on. They're working on themselves. They're trying to balance the scales in themselves, loving themselves first, nurturing themselves, finding this balance in their life, and just letting the divine intervene. But they do know that they're your divine masculine. They do know that they have a strong connection with you, but in order to make this work, they have to love themselves first, and they have to work on themselves. They have to find balance in their lives. They are in solitude mode. So what I'm getting is that they're feeling alone. They're feeling that they need to do things on themselves, work on them now, and they're like in this mode that like, I'm just working on myself. I don't want nothing right now. I'm just going to be by myself at the moment. We have the High Priestess, which confirms everything here about the Tower and the High Priestess right on top of each other. So they went through their end. They destructed something in their life, and now they're in this High Priestess mode. They're tuning into their intuition. They're being more spiritual. They're revealing things about themselves that they didn't know. So yeah, like it's fine, like revealing things about themselves that even they didn't know they were capable of. And what the 10 of Pentacles is, they're working on their finances. They're working really hard on the stability and their finance, on growing them. The Page of Wands. Pages are about messages, and the Pages of Wands is about good news. So they want to give this message, this good news, this offer of love to you. This is like the ending. This is like the, how do I explain myself? This is more about what they want. So they want this leap of faith with you. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. They want to take this risk, but they're just not ready for it. That's what I'm getting here. They're trying to balance their life on stability, financially, they know this connection, but they're just working on themselves, loving themselves first. Once they love themselves, truly love themselves, and when the divine timing is correct, then they will go towards this energy here. They will give you a message, they will offer you something, and they will take the leap of faith. But the beginning energy is more about letting the divine working on themselves, balancing the scales. So balancing their energies, but they do want to offer you a message. They do want to communicate something with you. And next to the divine masculine is like, it is a strong connection, but they're not ready for it. They're just ended a cycle of their life that they need to balance now their current situation. They're revealing things about themselves, and they want to love themselves first in order to love you. So that's the message for those of you who chose number 2. For those of you who chose pile number 3, these are your cards. We have the Eagle King, True Love, Clairaudience, the Hermit, Lessons, Namin, the answer is yes, King of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, the Devil, and Vesta. Home. So the first card is the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. So the emotions and the feelings that they have for you, they're divinely true. So what I'm getting is that you're their wish. They're wishing for this connection with you. They're seeing the bigger picture, and they're letting divine interfere. In the moment, they're asking for angelic help. So the answer is yes, they do have feelings for you. And it's right next to true love. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. The feelings that they have for you are true. They are a connection of a lifetime. So the connection that both of you guys have, and see the angel in back of the couple, it's definitely a confirmation that this connection is being divinely guided by angels. And this is about an angel card. And then we have true love, and then the angel in back of the couple again. So this is true love, and it's being guided by angels. And we have clairaudience. This is a confirmation that the angels are working in this connection. They're telling you to notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So if your soul tells you and your intuition tells you that this is the one, it's definitely the one. The angels are clarifying this, and they're telling you that this connection is true. It is true love. We have the Hermit. So this reading is based on the emotions and feelings of the person you're asking for. So they're letting you know that they're in this hermit mode. They're on their own at the moment. They're finding guides though. They're see the light. They're being lighted. So they're walking with the light. So they're being guided to do certain things and to work on themselves in the moment. But they're being guided to just be on solitude mode, on hermit mode. That's what I'm having. Lessons. This connection that you guys have, this is their emotions towards you. So you brought them a lot of lessons. They learned a new way of life when they met you. You gave them different lessons. So it's like you help them truly know who they are. And right now they're just not moving forward. They're just numb. They're in a certain emotion and they're not moving forward. They know this connection is real, and they know the lessons that you brought them are real, but they're in this hermit mode, and they're going to be in this hermit mode for a little bit more time because that's the current energy that they're in. And the answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. It confirms everything I said. When this card comes out, it basically confirms everything that I said previously. So yes, it is true love. You did bring him lessons, and angels are working with you guys. But they are in hermit mode at the moment. The King of Pentacles. this person will bring, it's financially stable, will bring stability in your life. Their feelings for you are set. They know what they want. And once they're with you, they will bring this stability with you. You will be financially stable as well. The Five of Wands. And it's Five of Wands, it's about conflict, about quarreling, about interference. And what I'm getting in between the lessons and numbing is that whatever lessons you brought to them, they are fighting a battle within those lessons. They're battling their emotions at the moment. And it's next to the Devil card. The Devil card, it's about self-enslavement. It's about wearing a fake mask, and you see them, they're scared, they don't know how to get out of this energy. So what I'm getting is that this person is self-enslaved to their own emotions and feelings. They don't know, they know that the connection's there, but they don't know how to express it. They don't know how to get out of this self-enslaved. They're the persons that are like, everything that's happening is because of them. Like, they need to get out of that hermit mode. The last message I have here is the vista, the home. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupant. So what I'm getting is that whatever situation they're not moving forward from, and because they're in hermit mode because of that situation and this conflict, it's coming to an end. They're moving forward. They're finally finding the guidance that they need to retrieve this connection. And with the Eagle King, the big picture angelic help is that whatever it is that they decide to do is because they're being guided to do so. Their angels are working with them. So whatever they do is going to benefit them. So what I'm getting is that whoever chose number 3 is, yes, this is true love. They do have feelings for you, but they're in hermit mode at the moment. They're battling their self-enslavement mode, and they're working on the lessons you brought to them. So it is a true connection. It's just that meanwhile they're in hermit mode, all you have to do is just work on yourself. Okay. In the beginning of the video, I had mentioned that the person you're watching the video for didn't want you to move on. Like, a lot of you guys were finally letting go of certain individuals and move on with your life. But for some reason, like, every time you moved on, something reminded you of that special individual, and you're just back again wondering, do they like me? Are they here for me? Like, do they want a connection with me? So what I'm getting is, yes, I got confirmation in this reading. The 3 messages were clearly said that the person you're watching this video, it's not ready yet, but they don't want you to move on with your life. They want you to wait for them. And I think it's kind of selfish for the person watching this video. It's like, yes, you do love them, but my advice in this situation is do things for you. Never wait on an individual. If they need time to work on themselves, great. Send them all the positive energy you could. So at this moment, I just want all of you guys to take deep breaths in, exhale, and just visualize sending good intentions, good energy to that individual for them to finally let go of whatever is not serving them and move on with their life, and let you move on if they don't want this connection.